Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage. Today's reading will be all about what makes you so great. I know that there are times in our lives, we all have them, where when we doubt ourselves, we question if we're good enough, if we are doing enough, if we are being good people, because people, places, things, situations around us may be going haywire and making us feel as though it makes us ooze our confidence. We lose our confidence, ooze it out when things start going wrong around us and we can't figure out why. We might question ourselves and think, is it me or what's going on? But I'm here to remind you of what makes you so great. So this video is especially important to watch when you are in those down moments, when you might have anxiety or you might be questioning yourself and doubting yourself. This is for you. So before we get into the video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me to grow the channel and reach more people and hopefully to touch more hearts. Hopefully I touch your heart today. Leave a comment, leave a heart emoji in the comment box if I do. As usual, we will have our 3 piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, our 3 options. You can find your timestamp in the description box and fast forward. Otherwise, for those of you who are new to Tarot Pick-a-Cards, I will break down how this works. All right, for those of you who are new to Tarot Pick-a-Card readings, I have these 3 crystals here, and they will be our pile selections. You will choose a crystal or multiple crystals if you like, all 3 if you like, and then I will bring out the cards. Ooh, sorry if you hear my tummy there. I need to eat. I will bring out the cards and give you your messages of why you are so great. This is pile 1, option 1. I believe it's a citrine crystal. We have option 2 with green aventurine, I believe. And option 3 with, I want to say it's a lapis lazuli. I believe it's lapis lazuli, but don't take my words on it. And you may be asking, how do you choose with your intuition? You can make it as easy or as hard as you want. I suggest you make it easy on yourself. You can choose based on your favorite color, because if you're like me, it changes based on my mood, right? It changes based on what I'm going through. You can choose 1, 2, 3. You can go any, mini, miny, mo. There's really no wrong way to choose with your intuition. You will be guided to watch the video that has the messages that you need. So with that said, you can find your timestamps in the description box and you can fast forward to your chosen pile. I'll see you there. Bye. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this yellow, I want to say it might be citrine. I'm not 100% sure, but if you chose this crystal, this will be your message. Okay, what makes you so great? Let's see. Ooh, your first card out is Emperor. You're a bad bitch. You're the boss, I want to say. You know how to stand up for yourself, to set boundaries, even if you don't feel that you are always the best at it. You know how to do it, and you're the boss. You're in charge, applesauce. And that's what makes you so great, because it's so hard for many of us to take control of our own lives sometimes. You're the boss. You dress nice. You carry yourself well. People notice you when you walk into a room. And also with that yellow crystal, that's kind of what I was feeling. Yellow has to do with our solar plexus chakra. Even if you don't feel confident, you radiate an air of confidence, and that makes people attracted to you. Your next tarot card out is the Three of Cups. You know how to have fun. You know how to have a good time. You make people laugh and smile when they are around you. You know how to let loose and play just as hard as you work, I want to say. Your next card out is longevity. You're in it to win it in whatever area you choose to commit to. I want to say that you are a very committed and loyal person. Not just loyal to the people around you, but loyal to yourself and to what you want to get out of this life. And if you are not feeling that, know that this is somewhere in you and that you can always tap into this energy. Next card out is Quest with the throat chakra. You are not afraid to live your truth, to speak your truth, to go after what it is that you want. And you might be afraid to do it, but you still do it. 5:55 on the clock as I say that. You're not afraid to, I want to say, shake shit up and move on when it's time to move on. You also have, with this longevity card, there's Scorpio energy. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. You may be afraid to go after it, but you still do. You have that power. You have that confidence, that assuredness about yourself to do that, just that. And that is what makes you so great. That is why people admire you and look up to you and raise their glasses to you, even if you don't see it in person, even if you don't see it on a daily basis, right? That's why you came to this reading, so I could tell you for them. Your next card out is Clean It Up. I want to say you're not afraid to get dirty. You're not afraid to get messy. Even in relationships, you are, like I said, you're in it to win it. You're that kind of person. And that is sometimes difficult to find, right? It's hard to find people who are willing to go through the messes of adulthood and work it out together, whether that's romantically or in friendships or in jobs, right? Many people who flit and flutter from person to person, job to job, with no real longevity or stability. And if you have felt like you've been that sort of flitty, flighty person, know that you have it in you not to be. You definitely have it in yourself to really want to say you're not afraid to confront yourself and to make changes in your life where you know you can and should make changes. That doesn't mean that we don't all get stuck sometimes, because we do. That doesn't mean you don't fight the process sometimes, because it's human and it's natural to fight the process. But you always get your act cleaned up and you go on. That's a beautiful, that's a beautiful quality. Great quality. You bring the sun. You are the sun. People in your life around you who are close to you, they know that you are there. They know that you will be there to brighten their day. And they look forward to that. They know that you are always up for an adventure. You're spontaneous, I want to say. Or you can be spontaneous when you're not in work mode. Next card out is from your ancestors and angels. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. That's part of that quest. That's part of what you trust in the unknown. And that makes people drawn to you. Because it's a quality that many people wish to possess. But it's difficult, right? That's not to say that you just charge right in, kicking ass and taking names, right? And you might do that. The Emperor's Aries energy, I believe. Let me pick up my cheat sheet real quick. But that could be why I got that vibe of kicking ass and taking names. Like, yeah, Emperor is Aries. Aries is, I should know that. That's mine. Aries, yeah. You charge in, and sometimes you do it without knowing what's happening next, but you always trust. You trust in the universe. You trust in spirit. You trust in your ancestors. And they love that about you. Because that allows them to help you through life. That allows them to help take you to the next best thing in your life. That allows them to help you continue this quest in life that you have set out upon. Your next ancestor message out is, great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. You might be a really spiritual person, and that's why you've been questing and having to trust in the unknown. You've been learning from your spiritual experiences, I want to say. And by you learning from those, that is creating this longevity in your life. That is creating the lasting friendships and relationships that, if they are not already here, will soon be here. Because you learn from your mistakes. And if you don't learn it the first time, then it doesn't take you many times. And that's what makes you great. You're a fighter. You don't give up. You're a warrior. You see what needs to be cleaned up and you make it happen. You see what you want in life, whether that is, a strong career, steady relationships and friendships, and you go after it. You are not afraid to go after it. And if you see problems come up, you're not afraid of figuring them out. You're not a runner, I want to say. Doesn't mean you don't run sometimes. But who you are at your core is a fighter. Your next card out is initiative. Step right up. You're being awarded a boost of initiative. This potent potion will give you the gusto you need to move your life in the previously unexplored direction. I mean, that really just sums up everything I was just saying. You have initiative. You take initiative. If you're in a relationship, then it's time to take initiative and make some interesting plans for you and your partner. If you're not in one, it's time to reach out to old friends, go on adventures, and potentially meet some new cohorts. Either way, this great journey is beginning with one small step, or one short text, or whatever. I'm not the boss of you. It's exactly what makes you so great. It's exactly why people love you. Even if you get down in the dumps about something, you don't stay there for long. You have the initiative and the drive to pull yourself out of it and to go on and find the next best thing, the next adventure, the next beautiful phase of your life. And you bring your friends and family, the people who you love and who love you, along for the ride. And it's a beautiful ride. Even if you don't always feel like that, you are a beautiful ride. You can take that however you want to take it. Your next card out is Swan. You are beautiful just as you are. I'm not even going to expand on that. You are beautiful just as you are. That's what the universe wants you to know. That's what your spirit team wants you to know. Just you being you is what makes you so wonderful and so great. What an amazing message to get, pile one. What an amazing message to get. You are beautiful just as you are. You may have felt like an ugly duckling at some point. And you may still. But I feel like soon enough, or at least, before the end of your journey here on earth, you will discover how you are the emperor. You will be able to see your full power and potential and your full beauty. And I want to get an affirmation card for you to carry with you. So, during those times when you forget your beauty, you forget what makes you so great. Maybe you can repeat this affirmation to yourself, and it will help to remind you of this video and of the messages that came through for you. Look, you have 3 birds here. I want to say maybe you connect with birds. Maybe birds connect with you. Maybe you see them around. Maybe you collect feathers. Your spirit team definitely probably sends you feathers as confirmation to remind you of just how great you are, how loved you are. And your affirmation card out says, today I am powerful. That is the emperor in a nutshell. Today my potential to succeed and conquer challenges is limitless. That's what makes you great. You are a warrior. You do not give up. You might give up at some points, right? But you always get back up on that horse. And that tenacity, that drive is a beautiful thing, and it will attract many beautiful people and relationships to you. So, pile 1. During times where you feel less than brave, during times when you feel alone or unloved, unseen, unheard, or you just feel stuck, like nothing is working out or moving in life, remember this. Remember that you are powerful and that your potential to succeed and conquer challenges is limitless. And that is what is so unique and wonderful about you. So I hope this video, I hope it cheers you up and makes you feel good. Thank you for watching this. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Hello, 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 pile 2. I believe this is a green aventurine crystal. Don't take my word on it. But if you chose this crystal, these will be your messages. What makes you so great, pile 2? Just from choosing the green crystal, I want to say what makes you great is your heart. I want to say you have a big heart, and you are very giving. But let's see what the cards have to say. Let's start here. 10 of Wands. I know it's typically not a great card, but we are talking about what makes you great. And what makes you great is that you don't give up. What makes you great is that you persevere, that you are always willing to help others, that it's almost as though you are willing to take the weight of the world on your shoulders in order to try to make the world a better place. And it could just be the world around you. It doesn't have to be so grandiose as the whole world. But you do what you can for the people around you. And that's a beautiful thing. You are giving. I want to say you would almost give the shirt off of your back. Yep. Let's go with this one. Your next card out is 20, Success. Peppermint. with the peppermint, I want to say that you are very refreshing to people. That it is your energy on this planet balances out I want to say the stinginess, the low vibe energies. You are refreshing. You are a breath of fresh air. In terms of your heart, in terms of the way you treat people, the way you look at the world. And people see you as successful. Whether you see yourself as successful or not, they see you as successful. And remember, this is a pick-me-up. These are the things that you have forgotten about yourself. So remember that. Remember these things. Your next card out is perception with the heart chakra. You have a beautiful view on life, and you see beauty in more things than most people would. You might even live a bit in your childlike nature of, magic or fairies, or you see the magic in the rainbow. You see the magic in nature. You see the magic in people, I want to say. You love everyone. Yeah. And I know you might be saying, especially if you chose to click on this video now, because you may be needing a pick-me-up. You might be saying your heart is too big. You might take on too much, do too much. And at times that's true, right? There's duality in everything. But that is also your beauty. That is also what makes you special. That is why you're here on this earth. You bring that balance. You show people pure, authentic love. Whether or not they perceive it that way or not, what you offer is pure and authentic. Your next card out is Eagle. Do the right thing. You do the right things. You may believe in karma. You may believe in, just the law of energy, and what you give out, you receive back. But you try to do the right thing at all times. You try to be fair to all those around. You look at things from a wider perspective, I want to say, not just from an ego-based point of view, but you try to consider everyone and everything involved and do the right thing. And that can be a heavy burden to carry, but you carry it well. Your next card out is Fox. Do secret favors for others. I feel like you are someone who goes out, I already said, you go out of your way and do things for people. You will give someone the shirt off your back. You probably do secret favors for others. You may send gifts to friends to cheer them up without actually telling them that it was from you. You may donate your time, volunteer your time. Not everybody does that. So you should be very proud of yourself. That whatever it is that you do, 5:55 on the clock, Spirit sees it. The universe sees it, and they see how beautiful you are. They see how big and bright your heart shines. Next card out is thoughtfulness. You're so thoughtful. That's that thoughtfulness. It's time to put your money where your mouth is and have fun showing your love. You love to show your love. Think of all the little things you can do to show a person you love them. That's what you do. I feel like that might be what you spend your time doing. Then stop thinking of those things and actually do them. Is it time to hide a note in someone's pocket, make them a snack, order them a book? Anything thoughtful can be an act of love. even taking the trash out to the dumpster. Unless you're dating the trash, in which case, don't take it to the dumpster, take it somewhere fancy. Wow. Who would have thought that being so full of thoughts could be considered thoughtful? You're always thinking about people. You're always thinking about others, I want to say. And that's what makes you so great. Sometimes it can feel like a burden to be so loving and so open. But know that Spirit sees it and appreciates it. Your ancestors see it and appreciate it. And they are proud of you. You've probably had some burdens that you've had to carry that could have... Ooh, that song just popped into my head. What's that song? Who is it? It's Ariana Grande. What is the song? She says something like, I've been through some bad shit. It could have turned me and basically, you've been through a lot of stuff and you haven't let it change who you are at your core. You haven't let it change your heart. You've seen, you probably say, I've been to hell and back, right? But you haven't let that change you. You haven't let that take away your pureness, your innocence, your love for people and for humanity. And that's a beautiful thing. If you can see some of the darkest things in the world and still turn around and be a good person, that is an amazing thing. Some people, right? Some people never get there. Some people experience bad things and hardships and they end up in the prison system, right? Unable to fully function in the world. Some people end up in facilities because they cannot function in the world. Some people end up too afraid to ever open their heart again and to let people in, let love in, because they get hurt. But the beauty of you is that you are just so, I want to say golden child, like, you are a golden child, I want to say. You have been put here to spread that light of your heart, to help other people to feel the love and to know love. You are love. That's what makes you so great. You might even have really nice hair. You might have a bit of a green thumb, be a gardener. Your ancestor and angel message out is ignite your passions. You are passionate about life, I want to say. You are passionate about people, about love, about doing the right thing, about being that influence on the earth, I want to say. And your ancestors know it, and the angels know it, and they acknowledge it, and they applaud you for it. It's not easy to be that person. It's not easy to hold that light for others, right? It's not easy. Sometimes we take it on too much. But you always end up successful, and you will be successful. Follow your passions. I mean, it could be also a heads up or an answer to a question that you've been asking. Ignite your passions, follow your passions. But you just doing secret favors for others and doing the right thing, I feel like that is your passion. And that thoughtfulness is not wasted. Even if people around you, situations around you don't seem to reciprocate it or appreciate it, know that the angels and ancestors appreciate it and see it, and it will be returned to you at some point, if it hasn't been already. And then your next card out of what makes you so great is TikTok. I want to say you are patient. You are, you're patient with people. I want to say you are patient with waiting for people to reach new perceptions, to get to the same enlightenment in terms of love in the heart space that you're at. You give your time, I want to say, even. Oh yeah, we've already been showing all that. You give your time to people. You give your time to bettering humanity. And you are patient and kind. Oh, did we have a card flip over? I want to get an affirmation card for you to keep with you. Think back to, when you're having some hard times, some low vibe times, and you need to remind it of just how great you are. Maybe you can keep this affirmation in the back of your mind. I want to say you're also very kind to animals, even if you don't have an animal of your own. Your card out says, today I trust myself. Today I know that I will make the right decisions to maintain a happy and healthy life. That is what makes you so great. And that is why you always follow your heart. And that's why your heart is so big and so bright and beautiful. And it may hurt you sometimes. You may get in trouble with it sometimes. But I feel like you also know and trust that the hurt and the experiences and things that you go through that don't last, they're teaching you the lessons that you need to move on to something bigger and better. And you trust that process. And I feel like your ancestors are thanking you for trusting that process, thanking you for staying open and allowing them to help you through this journey of life. And even if you don't feel like you make the right decisions all the time, right? Like, that's why we have the pain and hurts. But you are. That's you still trusting your heart. You being willing to even put your heart out there. That's you trusting. And when you are having a hard time with your heart space and making decisions and trusting yourself, please think back to this video. Remember this. Remember your ancestors. Remember your heart space. So, pile 2. You are I want to say it's like you walk around with your heart on your sleeve. You are thoughtful, you are helpful, you are seen successful, and you are successful. You haven't let life take you out. You haven't let life turn your heart cold, turn your heart to coal, right? You still trust in life, you still trust in love, you trust in doing the right thing, you trust in the process. And I feel like even though things around you have maybe hurt you and made you feel as though you don't want to carry on anymore, you trust the process and know that in time it will all come back to you. In time it will be repaid to you. And that is what makes you so great. So you don't give up. So pile 2, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, And I hope this just makes you feel nice and all warm and, good about yourself on the inside. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose this crystal, I believe it's lapis lazuli. Don't take my word on it. This will be your messages. I feel like already, just from you choosing a blue crystal, I want to say that what makes you so great is your voice. You might have a lovely speaking voice. You might be a singer. You may be a motivational speaker or just encourage people in some way. I want to say that you are honest. And people know that when you say something, you mean it. But let's see what the cards have to say for you. The first card out is Eight of Cups. I want to say what makes you so great is that you don't stay stuck in the same place for too long. You don't, you're not afraid to go after what it is that you want. You're not afraid to, I shouldn't say not afraid, but you definitely do it. There's always some fear, right? In the unknown, there's always some fear in change, but you don't let it hold you back. You keep pushing forward to find your ultimate happiness. And that is what makes you great, because so many of us allow life to knock us down, right? And to make us feel as though we are not worthy, that we are not good enough to receive all 10 cups, right? You're not afraid to go looking for all of your 10 cups. You're not afraid to go looking for all of your happiness. And that is what makes you great. And I know that, or at least in American culture, a lot of the times, that's seen as a bad thing. We're told that we're supposed to stay in one place and just, be happy with where we're at or be happy with what we have. But if you know deep down that something is not for you and there's something better out there, we should go after it. And that's what you do. And if you haven't already, just know that that's an energy that you possess within you. And it's okay to get in your feelings sometimes and be stuck and ruminate and really think things through. But what makes you so great is that after you do that, you have no problem going after what it is that you do want, that will make you happy. Next card out is Productivity 8. You are a very productive person. You are an abundant person. I want to say you bring the abundance to yourself. I want to say you create your own magic. With that pumpkin, it makes me think of Cinderella, right? And it being turned into the horse-drawn carriage. I want to say that you have 3:33 on the clock, by the way. Validation, I'll take that. I will say that you don't sit around and wait for someone to come in and rescue you. You choose to be your own hero. That doesn't mean that you don't get stuck and get down in the dumps and wish that you had someone there, right? But you always get back to work and you always make it happen. That's you making it happen, right? That's you going after what it is that you want right there. A lot of people are afraid to go after their dreams. A lot of people are afraid to go after their full happiness. I mean, most of us are, right? But most people get stuck. And then they end up never achieving it, never even getting close because they didn't even try. What makes you so great is that you're at least willing to try. That's a beautiful, beautiful trait to have. If you never try, you'll never know, right? Maybe that's something that you tell yourself. Your next card out is growth with the heart chakra. You have grown a lot in your life. Your heart has grown. You have expanded through your own limiting beliefs, through your own subconscious blocks, through your own childhood programming. You have remained productive and growing and discovering who you are, learning who you are, learning what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. That's a beautiful thing. Most of us are too afraid to actually evaluate our lives and get into that dark part of really being honest with ourselves. That's also what that blue crystal has to do with this. You're not afraid to be honest with yourself. You're not afraid to ask yourself the hard questions and go after what it is that you want. You're not afraid to get into your emotions, to feel your feelings. People have maybe told you, or you've maybe felt that you've been too emotional, but you're not. Your emotions have been what have brought about this growth and this productivity within you. Your next card out is Dear. Be kind to yourself and others. You are a kind person. You might be kind to animals. You might recycle, compost, look after the environment. But you are a kind person. You have a kind heart. And that is because you have been through so much and grown so much. Your next card out is Solidarity. I respect the power of solidarity and look for opportunities to unleash it. When a loved one has to do something tough, I'll heed their often silent but sometimes loud and whiny call and participate in the toughness with them. Everything is easier when a partner / cohort / sidekick joins you. The only thing that's not easier is feeling resentment, which I suppose is the overall point. This is you being kind to yourself and others. You show up. You show up for the people around you. When they are struggling, you are there for that shoulder to cry on. When they need someone to pick them up because their car stalled out on the side of the road, you are there. When they need help doing their mowing because they're hurt or something, you are there. That is what makes you so great. And that is why people love you, even if you don't always see it or feel it. You are a loyal friend, a dependable friend, I want to say. And you work hard to be a good person. Next card out is from your ancestors and angels, Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Yep. You love big. And you allow yourself to be open and vulnerable with those around you so that they can love you too. You are full of love and you give love. And I want to say you give wisdom to those around you, to those who watch you. Your next card from your ancestors and angels says Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. What is so great about you is that your energy is so pure that you just naturally radiate and bring abundance to you. You being kind to others, that's you trading your energy and creating that abundance. And if you're at a point or have ever been in a point where you feel like you don't have anything to give people, this is what you give, and this is what they love about you. They love your energy. They feel your heart. They see you. Next card out is 24, time for a nap. What's so great about you is that you are not afraid to call time out. You are not afraid to rest. You have a good balance of being productive and knowing when to rest. You might even be someone who is always kind of looking out for others, making sure that they get enough rest and that they're taking care of themselves. I think people see you as someone who does take care of themselves, who does I don't know how I want to say that, but basically it goes back to when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And you don't rest until you do. But then you also know when to rest, how to take care of yourself, I want to say, how to give yourself, your body, what it needs. You might be a very intuitive person. We have the moon and the cups there. And that's also part of what makes you so great. That's part of what your ancestors and your spiritual team loves about you, is that they get to have this connection with you. That they get to guide you on your path, and that they know that you will take whatever they throw at you and you will alchemize it. You will be productive with that, and you will grow it into something better. You have taken every you know what I'm thinking of? What just popped into my head is the song Daisies by Katy Perry. What is it? Told them your dreams and they all started laughing. I guess you're out of your mind till it actually happens. I'm the small town, 1 in 7 billion. Why can't it be me? Told me I was out there, tried to knock me out. Took those sticks and stones, showed them I could build a house. They tell me that I'm crazy, but I'll never let them change me till they cover me in daisies, daisies, daisies. That's your song, I want to say. You take the sticks and stones that have been sent to you, and you have made a house out of them. You have built yourself into a wise, kind, loving, compassionate person. And that's what makes you so great, pile 3. So I wanted to end the reading getting an affirmation card for you to keep in mind when you are having, there was a card turned over. I will take that for you. To keep in mind when you are having a bad day, when you are questioning yourself, when you are wondering, what is even great about me? Why do people even like me? I don't even like myself, right? Let's get one more card out here for you. Keep this affirmation in the back of your mind and in this reading, and know just how loved you are by the universe, by your spiritual team, by your ancestors. Because they see all, right? They see your beauty. They see how much you have grown. Now Spirit's giving me Encanto. Maybe you like Katy Perry, and maybe you like that movie Encanto. But the end of the movie, when Mirabelle is about to open the door, and they're singing, and they say, we see how bright you burn. We see how brave you've been. Now see yourself in turn. You're the real gift, kid. Let us in. That's what your ancestors wanted to tell you. You are the real gift. Even if you don't always feel like it, you are the gift to this earth. You are the gift. You are a gift to people around you. Even if you don't feel like you have much to give materially, financially, whatever, you give your energy, and your energy is just so pure and so loving and so light, and it's pure God energy, pure God essence. Okay, do you not want to give us another card? You just want us to... Okay, thank you. I'll take that one, sis. You showed me. The first card out says, today I am loved. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. And that's part of the growth that you've been doing. That's what you've been growing towards. And it's working. You do deserve love and respect because you know what? You give it out. You give it out and you deserve it in return. And you are not afraid to go after it when you are not receiving it. And then your final card says, today I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. You are full of potential because you remain productive and you're not afraid to grow. You're not afraid to learn new lessons. And you are brilliant. So, pile 3. I hope that I have done a good job of reminding you of just how great that you are. And I hope that you remember this in the moments that you don't feel so great, that you maybe don't feel loved or seen or heard, or you question if you've been doing the right thing in life. You are loved and you are brilliant. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.